Hi, I'm Kat, and in this tutorial I'll show you how to make your own DIY moon phase wall hanging. For this project, you'll need some kind of metal. I found these mix and match squares at Beverly's Fabrics, but if you end up using a heavier industrial metal, make sure you also wear gloves for safety. You'll also need a cylinder to trace around, a pencil, some heavy kitchen scissors or something large enough to cut your metal with, a precision tool with a sanding bit or a metal file, some jewelry pliers and jewelry cutters, safety glasses, a drill, a small drill bit, some chain to match your metal, and some jump rings. Start by getting your metal ready. If you bought one of these squares, it should be just fine, but if you're using a heavier metal, like I said, you'll need to protect your hands using some type of heavy gloves. I'm not using gloves because this metal is so thin that once I cut it, it tends to round out the edges quite a bit, so they're safe. Take your cylinder and trace around it on your metal. You'll want to make one of your full moons, 2 of your half moons, and 2 of your quarter moons. I didn't use a measuring tape for this, but I know that the cylinder was about 4 inches across, so I just made sure that my half moons were 2 inches across and that my crescent moons were 1 inch across, and I tried to keep the points where all of those moons ended relatively in the middle of the glass, so that my crescent moons went all the way up to that 2-inch mark. Once you've traced all of those, begin cutting them out. I liked to cut out just the rough shape around the moon, and then I cut off the rounded edges, holding it separate from the rest of the sheet. This made it a lot easier to work with and reduced my chances of me poking myself with a sharp edge. Once you've cut out all of your shapes, use your precision tool to smooth those out with your sanding bit. Basically, just go around the edge of one side and then flip it over and then go around the edge on the other side. Make sure that you especially focus on the points of your crescent moons because those can be very sharp. Just dull those down and round them out. Once all of your sanding is done, take your drill bit and drill a hole in the top and bottom of the full moon. And if you can't actually get through this with a drill bit, you can always just grab a nail and a hammer and punch a hole in it that way. Then take your jump ring, open it up with your jewelry pliers, put it through the hole in one side of your moon. Then take your matching chain, attach that, and take your jewelry pliers again and close up that jump ring. You'll want to connect all of your pieces using chains that are roughly the same length. I measured all of mine to about 2 inches, that way all of the pieces would hang at an equal distance. Arrange all of the pieces, and when you're done with that, take another 2-inch piece, attach that to the very top with a jump ring, and then attach one more jump ring to the end of that to hang it up on the wall. And that is your finished wall hanging. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, remember to like, share, and subscribe, and check out my channel for more fun and easy DIY projects.